morning, I'm Ben O'Hara-Byrne with your Morning Check, brought to you by Bathfitter on Vancouver Island. Here's what you need to know to get started on this Thursday, August the 15th. New details in the investigation into the murder last month of a 60-year-old Metchosin man. Police now say they've identified persons of interest in the death of Martin Payne. The body of the provincial government employee was found in his home on July the 12th after he was reported absent from work. Police are also trying to determine the owner of this blue backpack. They suspect it could be linked to the crime. It has beige lettering spelling out Journeys by Jerry Van Dyke. That's an Ontario-based travel agency. It was found on July the 9th, the same day that Payne's pickup truck was discovered abandoned by Oak Bay Police. Well, the family of a Langford teen who was raped and murdered 9 years ago are breathing a little bit easier this morning. One of those convicted in the death of Kimberly Proctor has been denied day parole. Cruz Wellwood, who was 16 at the time of the murder, is still considered high risk. He remains at a medium security prison in Mission, BC. Both Wellwood and his co-accused Cameron Moffat will be eligible for full parole next year.
We thought it was a bomb going off, so I ran out there. We saw the house was on fire there, so I ran through the alleyway to see if anybody needed any help.
Well, they're assessing the full extent of the damage in London, Ontario this morning after a vehicle drove into a home, ruptured a natural gas line, and sparked a massive explosion and fire late last night. At least 7 homes were destroyed. 2 police officers and 2 firefighters suffered minor injuries. All houses within a 1-block radius had to be evacuated. Well, a bizarre incident in Saanich serves as another reminder of how quickly fire can start in these dry conditions. It's suspected that heat from the exhaust pipe of a BC Transit Handy-Dart bus parked near some hedges sparked these flames. Now, the fire wound up spreading, destroying one vehicle and damaging others. It took fire crews an hour to put the fire out. Well, police in North Saanich are looking for the person responsible for shooting a cat with a pellet gun earlier this week. It happened Monday on Baxendale Road. Frankie was let out around 4 p.m. Her owner later found her hiding in her vehicle. A trip to the vet revealed she had been shot. Now the cat had to have one of its legs amputated. Some terrifying moments for 233 passengers and crew on a plane leaving Moscow this morning. A Russian airline pilot is being hailed as a hero for landing this jet in a cornfield after it collided with a flock of birds seconds after takeoff. Dozens sought medical assistance, but only one person was sent to hospital after the Ural Airlines plane hit the birds and made this landing. And raise a glass to Victoria. The city is the only one in Canada to feature among the 15 best beer cities in the world. The CNN travel list says Victoria came early to the beer revolution and has been growing ever since. Others on that list include Portland, Oregon, Brussels, and Berlin. In sports, it will be a tense one tonight at Royal Athletic Park as the Harbour Cats face Wenatchee in the winner-takes-all third game of their West Coast League playoff series. Last night, Victoria forced a rubber match with a big win over the Apple Sox after losing the opener in Washington State Tuesday. The Harbour Cats were back in the groove last night, scoring 3 in the 5th and cruising to a 7-2 win. Game time tonight is 6:35 p.m. And we all know raccoons are resourceful, but this masked bandit is something else altogether. How it got into this high school vending machine in Florida remains a mystery. Police snapped this photo of the critter inside. An animal control officer and a high school employee later freed it and it scampered off. No word on whether or not it enjoyed a snack before then. Well, mainly sunny on the South Island today. Lots of sunshine and another hot one today on the Mid-Island, clearing on the West Coast and up north as well. And there are your Thursday highs. Well, you know we always love to know where you're watching from. Don't forget to like and share the CHEK Facebook page. That's been your Morning Check, brought to you by Bathfitter. I'm Ben O'Hara-Byrne.